What's up, guys? We are Dudime. This is a kind of an anime style podcast, give or take. We're gonna BS and bullshit about just anime and other topics that we think are interesting and fun. With me, I have Zero. Zero is
What's
a
up?
longtime friend, and we just said, screw it. We want to start putting our opinions out there and start building an anime community and just everything around anime and animation in general, like Invincible. We'll talk about. I want to talk about first anime and Mineta from Class A. I know you wanted to talk about One Piece.
Yeah, I wanted to start talking about like the Logan Paul One Piece manga.
Okay.
So
Do you want to
he
start with
basically,
that?
yeah, we can.
Okay, well, let's start with that.
So what kind of like agitates me with it? Like I'm a One Piece fan. I haven't been One Piece for my whole life, but he kind of bought the manga, got it graded, and now he's going around acting like he's been watching it for years. And so it's a magazine that's like this thick, right?
Okay, I was about to say, so he got it graded. Is it in a
Yes.
slab? Like they put it in a
Yeah,
slab?
it's in a slab.
Okay. All
But like
right.
he got it graded. Like if you look it on your phone real quick while I'm talking about it, you can
Yeah.
see he's got it graded. They flew out from where they got it at, and he's reading through the manga. The manga's like this thick
Oh my
at like the
God.
beginning, and the rest of the manga's like it's different anime. He is
Mm-hmm.
halfway through the page. He posted something on Instagram and was like, "I love One Piece," and
Oh.
everyone calculated how far he was in the manga, and it wasn't even One Piece. It was like a different like manga in the like magazine manga thing.
Oh wow. I see it here. I do see the Dragon Ball Z in the One Piece. I'll put a picture on the screen for everyone. That is wow. That's a big
Yeah,
slab. I would want it just because the slab looks cool. But he's basically trying to be what an anime wannabe is kind of what it is,
he's
or a
kind
One
of
Piece
wanting.
wannabe.
Yeah,
Okay.
like recently in his podcast that he does, everyone probably knows his podcast. He kind of talks shit on all of his people. He was doing
Mm-hmm.
a test and is like, "What is the name of the Straw Hat crew?" Or no, what is the name of Luffy's crew? He's like the Straw Hat. What is the name of Luffy's Devil Fruit? And all
And
this, and he's
such.
acting like it's the most common stuff you can find. Like I know you don't watch One Piece, but it's like the easiest stuff you can find. It's like
Yeah, like, do you
I
know
don't
the
really
actual
think.
lore?
Yeah,
Because you get questions like, well, what's this arc? What happened in this arc? When's this time
yeah,
jump happen? Like, specific questions. I understand. It would be fine if he was actively trying and he's like, hey, guys, I want to invest in it now because I'm getting into it.
yeah,
That's fine. But coming out and trying to be like the top big dog, like, oh, I know everything about One Piece. Okay, you probably don't even know the creator. You probably don't even know
yeah.
the artist of the manga that you graded.
It it's kind of just like me. Like when I first started watching Demon Slayer, you got me into it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
never really liked it. It was just like an okay anime to me. But I saw after season one, it was really good.
Yeah.
And like I don't like it compared to like some animes. It's kind of in its own like here's all my animes I like, then here's like Demon Slayer because it's like its own thing almost.
It's a sweet
But
treat.
it's
It's a little
like
sweet treat.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know everything. I don't.
Yeah.
I read the manga and that's about it.
I went to the theaters when the movie came out. I like the premiere. So I'm a very big Demon Slayer fan, obviously. But I just love it. I think it has
Yeah.
probably the best animation within its time. In its time.
Mhm.
Because the Infinity Castle in the movie, I know you watched the movie, didn't you? The newest
Yeah.
one. When
I
it
watched
showed
it in
the
Japanese.
when it showed the Infinity Castle, you couldn't you couldn't get more beautiful than a building. Like an atmosphere never felt
Yeah.
more realistic to me. So yeah, it's kind of like that. But I understand where you wouldn't come at me like you probably can't name every single Hashira, but you can name probably every element that they are, like the love breathing
Yeah.
and all that. I could tell you basically everybody's name, what they did, how old they are, and where they came from and stuff. Like I
But like
dive
I know
into
some of
it.
like the newer character like not newer, but like
Newly
the episode
introduced.
characters.
Yeah.
Like Love Breathing, I can tell you what her blade does because of like the newest episodes that came out before the movie.
Hmm.
But like the Stone Hashira, all I know is he's blind and he the guy that uses his fist, the demon,
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, has
Uh
the snowflake ability. He's the
yeah.
reason why everyone was dead that he cared about.
Akuza is the demon's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, stone breathing, we don't really know much about him either. I know there's a big role he's playing in the next movie, but we don't know much about him at all either.
Like in the manga, that's where he starts as like the next big character to learn about.
Yeah, we'll see him in Misbreathing, which my top favorite. Muchiro Misbreathing is my top dog. I know he's
Yeah,
only 14. I've had people come at me with that. I'm not. It's not top dog because of his age. He's top dog because he fucks people up.
yeah.
He gets shit done. But going on to that, let's back it up. What is your first anime you did watch? Like, what got you into anime where it's like, yeah, I need to watch more of this?
So it was more or less like two. My first like everyone, I was traumatized afterwards because it's a like kind of like a rated R anime, Tokyo Ghoul.
Good one.
That was kind of my first ones. Then I watched Naruto, completed Naruto. I regret that because I
Okay.
wanted to take my time on it, but I didn't. And then Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories was my third one.
I don't think I've heard of Ghost Stories. Now with Naruto, is it worth actually watching?
You can get rid of it's not like One Piece where you can't get rid of filler. You
Mm-hmm.
can get rid of like say there's this stretch of anime of it, there's like this much filler.
Okay.
But it gives
Okay.
you context. That's why I liked it. Because the filler is just not filler like Dragon Ball.
Okay, it actually gives you substance of the
Yeah.
people and what's going on and stuff.
Like there's episodes to a movie where you don't get like all the stuff in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Naruto figured out his like golden mode where he has like all his clothes is golden.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
like
like
the
your first time we ever got to see it.
okay.
And so
I know a
it
little bit
was
about
pretty cool.
Naruto. I know a little bit of like
Yeah.
the Nine Tails, the chakras and stuff like that, but I've never.
This is his Nine Tails Jinchuriki mode. Not
Okay.
Jinchuriki mode. But he basically takes the chakra from Kurama and puts it on himself and gives him armor,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. I've never
But
actually sat and watched a full episode, so I'll definitely have to get to that,
yeah.
and then we can
Like
talk about that.
I won't say I know everything. I definitely
No,
don't.
yeah.
If someone in the comments wants to tell me what it's actually called, go right ahead. I don't mind. But like it's
If,
just
if you know enough to start a conversation, you're good in my eyes. Is how
yeah.
I feel. If you can start a conversation, you kind of know ball to ball, then I give you the ball in your court. But if you come
Yeah.
in and you completely say the wrong character, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. At that point, I'm not going to really listen because you're obviously not knowing about the right anime. You're
Yeah.
just trying to BS me.
It's like
Uh,
me talking about Dr. Stone and saying Deku and Dr. Stone.
oh yeah, I just
You're gonna be
cringed.
like, what the fuck?
I just cringed on that because
Yeah.
I know I've never seen Doctor Stone, but I know a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tokyo Ghoul is an older anime. I've never seen it. I've seen bits and
It's not too
pieces.
old.
Is it
Like I
90s?
was dead. No.
Okay.
Um it's not too old, but like I started reading it. It technically wasn't manga, but then I watched it after they came out with the anime.
Mm-hmm.
My phone can work. Uh it came out in 2011.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I was 10 years old
Wow.
when I
I
first saw
thought
that.
it
Naruto
was.
was technically my first anime. No lies. Ghost Stories.
I have
It
to
was
look
the
that one.
first. It was a really old anime. They said, "Go balls to the walls. We don't care what you say in it." My
Okay.
favorite scene is this kid's running around a track, and this guy's like, "Imagine a big black man running after you."
I've seen that actually. I've seen that clip so many times. I thought it
Yeah.
was always like a meme. I didn't think it was
No,
real. I didn't know they
it's
actually
an
said that.
actual anime.
Oh,
And
wow.
then
Okay.
there's another
Okay.
scene. She's this guy's sister. He's like, oh, you're right. You can't understand me." He talks backwards because he's dyslexic.
Oh, I like that
And it's
scene.
like, what the fuck? And then he's like, they go to a cop star like station, and it was like, "Get your ass off of here! I know you like eating donuts or something," and just talking about them eating donuts. And then the girl's like, "What he said?"
Okay. I
It's a funny ass anime.
I gotta check these ones out because that one sounds funny. Tokyo Ghoul is definitely one I gotta do because I like the. I've seen clips. The famous one where he's in a chair and like he's getting his toes ripped off, so he freaks out and then kills
Oh,
everybody.
where he's
That one.
counting down in increments of 5.
Yeah, that made me want to watch it. My first anime was actually Inuyasha. Was actually my first anime, which is where he was a white wolf. It was a
Oh
human that
yeah,
would turn into a white wolf, and then he had a girl that would command him to do things. I don't remember
yeah,
a lot about it because that's been out since the 90s. I watched it when I was probably 6 or 7 years old. So it's been a while. I know that was my first, but I don't know much about it. I'd
yeah.
say my next one after that would be Berserk. Berserk was just
Berserk was such a good anime.
the only word you can describe is phenomenal. The only word you could describe it is phenomenal. It's not my top. It doesn't make top
Yeah.
5 for me, but I could put it in top 15. I could put it in my top 15 list.
Mhm.
It's good, but it's definitely older compared to what I've seen in today's world.
Yeah.
I think my first anime that I actually enjoyed would be My Hero Academia. Whereas the first one I actually was like, I need more. I need more of whatever this is.
Yeah.
So My Hero Academia holds a special place in my heart. Demon Slayer is probably a top 3, just because it's recent. They just came out the new movie, so it's fresh. It's in my mind. But that was my first name was Inuyasha, which I'm very happy to have that in my life. Next,
Now, before we go to that, speaking of My Hero, how do you feel that Chainsaw Man got their movie in Crunchyroll before My Hero?
uh, I see that as a compliment to Demon Slayer. That mean because they released Demon Slayer to make more money because more
Mhm.
people wanted to see it again for like the fifth,
Yeah.
sixth, seventh, eighth time. Not saying Chainsaw Man is bad. I'm saying
Oh
that
no, it was a good anime, but
yeah,
not
Demon
for the
Slayer
people.
just might be more greedy also.
Yeah.
But Chainsaw Man is kind of nudity. There is nudity. There's uncomfortable moments for children. Demon Slayer can please everybody. It can please the kids, the teens, the adults, and the older.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, your demographics, I pick or choose. I think the graphics are awesome. I love the premise. Love the scenes I've seen, but
Mhm.
there is like sexual innuendo moments where it's like, oh, I need to kind of look away from that. That is a big thing when it comes to like releasing a movie out in the open.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's corporate greed, but also just more family friendly to release.
Mhm.
Because they also don't cuss a lot. I know Chainsaw Man cusses a lot. I know there's a lot of
Yeah.
cussing in there. Demon Slayer, you might have one or two of a shit or a piss, maybe, or a
Yeah.
damn. I think damn's the worst you'll hear in Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
it comes from oh, what's his name? Pickhead.
yeah,
It comes from
yes.
him a lot.
So that's where I think it's just more
Zenetsu.
family
No, not that's not Zenetsu.
in Nosuke.
Inosuke.
Yeah, Nosuke. But that's where I just think it's more family friendly. Family
Yeah.
friendly will always win over not family friendly because
Mhm.
advertisers and everything like that. I'm happy with the success of both movies. In my opinion, I've never seen Chainsaw Man yet. I do think Demon Slayer rightfully won the amount of money that it has.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to Grape Juice now? That one got
I
me
love how
kind of.
you call him grape juice.
Dude, listen, I can't call him by his real name. He doesn't deserve that.
um, but yeah, we could talk about how Mineta got into fucking class 1A,
No, we
which
can talk about why. Like not even how, why. Like because
yeah,
there's no
he
reason.
so I've been rewatching My Hero because it's been a while and I
Okay.
wanted to get back into it so I could see the new season.
Mhm.
I'm on season 4, episode 64, and they're
Okay.
talking to the top 3 of class. I think it's year 3 or year 2,
Yeah, I know what you're talking
whatever.
about.
No, they're
Yeah.
year 4, I think. But the top 3, they're talking to him, and he's just sitting there in the class, drooling everywhere, like, "Oh, I can show you my balls," and I'm just like, "What?" Because
I
I don't remember all this. That's the thing.
oh, so it's like all fresh to you
Yeah,
again. Okay.
it's reopening up what happened, and I'm just like, either I don't remember or I just didn't watch it right.
I think that a lot of people well, I told you about that earlier when we were talking about it. The comedy relief. Grape juice is that comedy relief to the gooning that is allowed.
Yeah,
Cause like Creaty, the one that pulls her shirt to create things, she is a
yeah,
gooner character. She's not meant to be, but she is. Mineta is the one of the comedy relief with that.
yeah.
I can't remember the one teacher's name that is sexual. The one with the whip and like the
Oh, no,
dominatrix.
Miss Lady or whatever her name
Well,
is.
Mount Lady is the one that
Mount. No,
does the
yeah.
one thing. We know who we're talking
She's just
about.
a very sexual. She's portrayed actually really good in the anime compared to the manga, though.
Yes, yeah, I know. It's played down a little, but
Yeah,
Grape Juice is that comedy to the gooning where you look past it, which
yeah.
is really nice.
Because
It's
he's
really
just
nice.
always like tits,
Yeah,
and it's just like you're
and
not gonna get anyone. I'm sorry, bud. You're like 4'2".
that's my thing.
Like
It's he got so for anyone who doesn't know, which a lot of people might not. I mean, My Hero Academia for some reason has a really bad rep, and I don't understand why. It's such a good anime when you give it a chance.
it's
But
because of the shipping community.
yeah, with Mineta though, Mineta is grape juice. He is literally 2.5 feet tall. Maybe I could kick him like a football and hit a field goal. And all he has are these like balls on his head, and he throws them, and they stick, and he controls like how sticky they are. That's it. That is it. The only time this man saves somebody, never, never.
Actually, when they're in their entrance exam to be able to like fight crime, but like as a sidekick, he used his ability so his team could win.
So his team
Well,
could win. I'm talking about like a
yeah, but
real person. He's never saved an actual person in danger.
no,
Because he can't. Because the only thing he could do is maybe stop rubble from falling off of a building. Like, make it stick so it doesn't
yeah.
fall. That is a sidekick. You know why he's a sidekick? Because he's the size of a fucking dodgeball. I don't like Mineta. I would believe you more that the kangaroo tail is a hero rather than Mineta. Mineta is the only... I would pick Invisible Woman over him. And Invisible
Yeah.
Woman's just invisible. That's all she is.
Bro, did you hear people are using her ability to make like fan art, and they finally found out what she looks like because certain pigment of light can show what she looks like?
There's an episode
And
that shows her.
yeah, and people are trying to do fan art, and it's just like, why? Like nude fan art.
Oh, I mean, it's the easiest fan art you can do. You just
Yeah,
show them a blank picture. Like, here you go. That's Invisible Girl right there. That'd be $10. But no, my whole argument with Mineta is that everyone tells me he's smart and that he has a high IQ. That may be true, but he only has a high IQ when there are tits involved. If there's no tits and he's not jealous of tits, he has
yeah.
nothing to work with and nothing to go on.
So I looked it up in the rankings before like the newer like time skip and everything. He was ranked 108.
Yeah, 108.
Yeah.
So he got in on recommendation is what he got in on.
It's
He
so
would
funny
never
though.
get in if it wasn't recommended.
Um, three of like the people that I thought wouldn't be not like a number were the Sugar Man, the Animal Talker, and then Naval, or however you say his name.
Naval.
Those three are
Oh,
the only ones
the
that are
belt.
unranked. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with
or
you.
sidekicks.
The guy with the belly blaster, Naval, is actually one of my top 3 favorites. Because every time he goes,
He's
Mama me,
yeah.
I love that.
He tries to
shit.
act so rich even though he's not.
I know, but I love his
But
accent.
then
I love the accent he has with everybody.
I also like how in top 40 you got Frog Girl, can't remember her name right now, just
Brokey.
drawing a blank. Invisible Girl, Tape Guy, and then the Tail Guy we're just talking about.
Kangaroo guy.
They're
Yeah,
in
yeah,
top
yeah.
40.
Which it makes sense.
Yeah.
Tape dispenser, he is smart. He's very smart. Sue or Froakie is actually smart,
Yeah,
but her
Sue.
ability is so useful. I didn't realize how much a frog could be useful until I witnessed like what she could do
Yeah.
with it, which is really awesome. I'm happy to see that.
In my
Uh,
opinion, she could probably be better than Orca
uh,
because of her. If she gets a water like group,
yeah.
she could do so good because like watching her she's just amazing.
She's very good. I think with experience, she could become better than Orca.
Yeah.
Yes. But we also haven't seen Orca go all out. We haven't seen him like fully unleash.
He never does.
No, I think he might later on. I'm all the way up to the last season. I haven't seen the last season of My Hero Academia. I've seen everything but the last season.
I don't even like I've seen glimpses. I don't even think we get to see him in the last season.
No, I don't know about the last season. I know you get to see him fight soon. In like season 6 or
Yeah.
7, you see something happen. It's not a big
6, 7.
fight. Okay. Okay, now I just want to end it. I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
Nah, but like
But no, you do get to see Orca and everything. But My Hero Academia is really good. As far as Mineta is the only character he adds substance and a comedy relief, and he's a great team
Yeah.
player in the future. He becomes a very good asset in the future. But just off rip, first like couple episodes, there's no reason he should be in this. Like, there's no
Oh,
reason he
yeah.
should be in this school. I get if
Or
you
at
look
least
at
be
the
in like 3A or 4A.
yeah, because if you look at the whole picture, yes, he's a great hero. The character development's awesome, and you start to like him. But if you're
Yeah.
taking it from the beginning, get that man out of here. Like that has to be child abuse with putting him in this shit, dude. That gotta be something like that. Because
Child abuse.
it's nothing but a bitch. He's nothing but a bitch.
Yeah.
Listen, I would laugh if the voice actor ever came up to me like, am I a bitch? Like, no. But the character you voice you sound like a bitch when you voice him.
Yeah.
We can move on from that though. God, I'm gonna be heated. I could talk about that, dude. I could talk about that for so long.
But so speaking of that, but like, how do you like season 1 of Invincible? Like, what's your pros to it? What's your
Wow.
cons to it?
The only con, and there's only one, and I'm telling you right now, it's genuinely the only con, is the PNG picture of that first and second episode. You see just a PNG just go like this, dude. And then the animation starts and it goes into it. But you could see a picture go into the animation, and that it wasn't like a low blow for me, but it was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, you have the money for all this gore and blood and guts and eyeballs popping, and we have to put a PNG on the screen.
Like, coming from someone who's watched everything up to the newest season, there's definitely animation problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen the guy with the dragon?
No,
okay.
I'm gonna say no.
So, I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's a guy that can be a dragon.
Okay.
It's legitimately just a PNG of him flying. People figure it out.
Oh.
And once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it's just like, God damn it.
I think I've seen that on TikTok where they show like JJK season 3 is so good, and then the new season of Invincible, it's just a dragon getting closer, and that's all it is. Oh my god, dude.
It's so funny though, because like after you watch it a few times, then you're like, I understand why they did that, because it'd be a lot of money and a lot of time.
Yeah.
For the animation.
But you could do a little better. You could make it a little better. The only con though is PNG. The story's great. Everything's like actually lining up in a very consistent way, which is what I like. Like, once you finish an episode, the next one literally takes off right from there.
Yeah.
I'm at the second to last episode, so I'm at episode 7 of 8. I'm just now where Mark and Omni-Man are fighting the Titan, and everyone's fighting out. Omni-Man killed the team. I call them the Justice League. I forget what their actual name is for the group, but I'm still new. I haven't watched it enough to actually know their name.
No, it's not Justice Society. I was going to say Justice Society.
Well, we know what we're talking about. The main group. The main group with the fast guy, the fish, and everything. When I tell you that
the knockoff Justice League.
Yeah. I loved Invincible, and then to see that at the end of the first episode, it made you lock in. It made you lock in even more. But I was so shocked for episode 1. I see this whole team that I loved, and I wanted to see them progress more, and they just die instantly. I don't even get time to learn their names or like what they even have to do in this world.
That's kind of like the thing about Invincible. They get you attached to someone. I'm not saying who or when or what, but there's going to be times where they're dead, or where there's someone that you think's dead but they come back alive, and it's just like, so like, just take my heart and stab it. Why don't you?
Yeah, because when Machine Head or Robot Head, the guy with the robot mask, when Mark was being a good guy, which Mark is probably my top. I put Mark as my top favorite character right now. On a good and evil side, I just like Mark. I relate with him a lot. I see myself in Mark a little. As far as like being a good guy and trying to help. When he helped out the stone dude and then got his shit wrecked, my heart. Because I was like, yep, Mark's done. This is it. He's gonna be like like they're gonna make a clone or something, or they're gonna like make a whole different one. He's gonna have to relearn life. And then I found out, no, he's good. He's fine. But I thought
all I'm gonna say is you're foreshadowing a lot of shit going on.
Then I already know what's gonna happen. I've seen way too many movies. I already know all of it. But Monster Girl is probably honestly one of my other favorites too. I hate Rex. I hate Rex. Let it be known. I don't
You'll
care. I don't care. I hate him.
I know you say that, but wait till
No.
newer seasons.
No. No, I already see like how that's coming. Like at like getting towards
Yeah.
season 1. I see how it's like the redemption arc. No, he's an asshole. He cheated on well, I kind of get what he did. But what
they
the
don't
fuck?
really say it, they don't really say it in the anime, but he has the worst background known to man. That's kind of why he's shitty. He's never had parents.
Hate it for him.
Like he was born just to have powers.
Yeah.
And then experimented on since he didn't have powers.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Look at Rocket. Rocket got expelled from Galaxy. That man literally got torn up, ripped out, thrown around, spun, put back on the table, and he's still a nice guy.
He's not. He's still an asshole.
But he helps when needed, and he saves lives when they are needed to be saved. And now I'm telling you right now, Rex is an asshole. And he almost screwed that one girl. He was going to get with the one little girl, which I get. She's 24. She doesn't look like it. She doesn't look like a 24-year-old monster girl. And he was thinking about it. I'm like, dude, no, I don't like him. I might like him in the future, sure. Like, I see the redemption arc coming.
I love Rex. Like he's not like a bad. I won't say he's a bad person because I know what happens.
Yeah.
But like he tries and then something happens and then he becomes an asshole again. And then there's a lot of trauma to him. Then my favorite character, you haven't seen him yet because he's not even, I don't even know if they're going to put him in the show. He's from the comics.
Okay.
Is the Trash King.
No, never heard of him.
Okay. So you remember when Mark got his powers, Invincible, and he threw the trash.
Yeah, and it hit the one dude's dad.
No, it didn't hit that guy's dad.
It flew to Paris, and the son saved his dad from that trash bag.
Well, that's not technically what happened in the comic books.
Okay.
It flew to Paris and landed on a guy and killed him.
Oh. Okay.
Just completely murked his ass.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Because he's done it multiple times on accident.
Oh,
the one we get to see isn't like, I won't say he's done it multiple times. He's accidentally thrown stuff into space. But we call him the garbage man because that's where the scene came from when he threw garbage into space and it came barreling down.
Okay. Yeah, because when the bag that we see is the only like trash bag. I know he kicks rocks and they fly into space, or he'll like throw something out of anger and it's up into or going across the world or whatever. But as far as season 1 going, I'm very locked in. I'm very invested. I'm actually gonna watch the last episode tonight and maybe another one after that, and start season 2. But I will binge this one because I'm actually invested to see what happens. Pros and cons though. The only con honestly is the PNG. I think everything else is nice. I like the way everything's flowing. Getting rid of the team in the beginning was nice because it adds to the psychoticness of Omni-Man. And it kind of gives you that. Like, I still don't know why he did it because he's still like, every time he says it, oh, wait, never mind. Another con. Wow. Hold on. Pissed me off. Every time they say Invincible and it cuts to the fucking word. You know what?
It's an homage. It's kind of like an homage to
because
how shows do it.
And they're throwing more and more blood on his name, as it's said, because more and more blood is being put on Mark, and he's becoming more corrupted.
On each season, there's going to be stuff like that, but it's going to show to the next season. There's going to be a season where it shows his next hero suit, and you don't figure that out for a while, but...
Yeah. I think what makes me really mad about when he said, like, right when they get ready to say the name, and then it just shows it, is because there was a fucking TikTok trend of it when that happened. There was a dude, and that trend was so annoying. I blocked like 2 of my friends because they made like 20 different videos doing it. I blocked them. I told them, I said, when you're done, I'll unblock you. You'll be good. But no, like only 2 cons are those.
What was I going to talk about? Fuck, I blanked.
My favorite villain is probably the tiger or lion or whatever. The lion.
He's technically not a villain.
I know, he likes to just kill. He's in it
Battle Beast.
Yeah, he's just in it for the thrill. Tell you right now though, without that gauntlet in his hand, he ain't shit.
He can still run the ones.
I know.
Without his hammer.
But it takes
that dude puts a Viltrumite to their knees.
But I feel like he loses 20% of his power after that. Like 10 to 20% is gone.
The reason the hammer hits so hard is because of how he's swinging.
Yeah, but I notice he uses it as a final blow. That's always his
Yeah.
last thing, is a final blow. So if he didn't have it, it could give people a chance to think and like grab his feet or something.
Yeah.
I do like Robot and how he became he became a kid Rex to be with Monster Girl. I like that sympathy. I actually cried a little when the little one died. When the little fuck, he looked like a booger. Looked like a
Yeah.
booger you pick up a nose. When he passed, I actually did tear up a little.
You might change his mind about him.
Oh no, I probably will. I figured Robot is going to be someone I hate, or him. I figure I'm not going to like him when it gets more and more in the future, because I know that portrayal and stuff's going to happen. But as
The
far
season
as
hasn't come yet, but like reading the comic book, he made me sad because like
it just disappointed.
yeah.
Okay, I figured. I could tell that
Oh,
the way they're working on it.
I got it now. So you know who the voice actor of Mark is, right?
Yes.
Have you seen The Walking Dead?
No. You talking about the whole
Oh
TV show,
my
like the
God,
actual
yeah.
TV show? I've seen like the first 4 seasons.
Okay, so you're good. He's from The Walking Dead.
Do you know which character?
You know the one that gets his head smashed in with Lucille?
Yeah, the
Asian
Glenn.
guy?
Glenn.
Glenn?
Yeah.
That's Glenn.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. No,
Mark
that's
is
awesome.
Glenn. Now there's a character called Conquest. You'll get to meet him eventually.
I've seen him. He's the one with the white beard that
has the robo arm.
Yeah, I've seen the clip on TikTok where Mark and some little kid fight him and they like duke it out.
I won't say anything more
I don't know who wins or loses, but I've seen
Conquest is the guy that killed Mark's voice actor in The Walking Dead.
That's cool. So
there's a lot of Walking Dead
versus him.
Yeah. There's a lot of Walking Dead characters in Invincible.
Well, that makes sense because they need that like gore.
Their universes, no, that's not about it. Their universes are connected.
Oh, that doesn't make it does
in
make
The Walking
sense.
Dead.
It's aliens.
They're reading
the zombies.
Well, in The Walking Dead, you find a kid reading a comic book and it's Invincible.
Oh, okay. So they didn't have superheroes, but they have the comic book is in the because The Walking Dead zombies, that's something we'll get into a different podcast or a different episode, is all aliens. Aliens are the reasons that zombies are in The Walking Dead. It's not a virus or a disease. It's something.
No, it is a virus.
But it came from space.
Yeah.
It's a virus that came from space. So it's an alien disease that made the zombies. It's like Element 115, basically, for zombies in Call of Duty. But Invincible, great show. Very happy to watch it. I think it's going to be a very good show that I'm going to be locked into for a while and invested in. Now, new upcoming animes. First thing for me, season 2 of Hell's Paradise. It's already out. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's really good. The anime I'm more excited to watch season 2 is Wand and Sword.
I've heard of it.
I finished season 1. Such a good anime. Like how they portray each character, what each character does, why they do it, and why the main character is so good.
Mm-hmm.
They just portray it so good, in my opinion.
So it's well crafted in how they piece it together. Okay. I don't know of any actual new animes coming out. I know there's new spin-offs. Like there's a new My Hero Academia coming out, like a spin-off of it.
Isn't it I Am Still Here, or I Still Am, something like that?
Yeah, or something like that. I know there's a new spinoff for that coming up, which I will watch it eventually. It's not on my bucket list to get knocked out of the way. They are remaking Inuyasha. They're making a new Inuyasha anime that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
And I know
I heard about that.
A new anime just came out that's like a blood and gore with a sword. I've seen the scene where he flips his sword and taps the top and the blood comes off. That's a new anime coming out.
I haven't seen that. I can't remember this name. So the premise of it is this guy's an assassin and he becomes good almost, or I can't remember from like seeing the TikTok about it. And he basically saves this woman, which is a guy technically.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just plays as women so he can kill the men that he wants to.
Oh, well, Alrighty then.
It's a
Alrighty
very
then.
it's very funny. Like I know a podcast I watch, you know who I'm talking about. They talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it because it's a newer episode, but like it's a good anime. It's only like 3 seasons right now, or 3 episodes.
I'll say I need to get it back into anime like I used to be because I used to be really into it. Like I was
Yeah,
watching anime after anime. It's just hard to make time for it now. But I am excited for a couple ones coming out, a couple ones I've seen.
yeah.
Ones we don't need a remake. That's something I thought we could talk about. Is animes we don't need a remake. I don't think we need to remake Dragon Ball Z, but they're in talks. I've heard people say that they're in talks of making another Dragon Ball.
So I heard it coming from someone who's seen Dragon Ball. It's not a bad anime. It's not.
No,
There's
but
definitely good seasons, like good animes. There's too much of it though.
yeah. The only
Like
thing
it's
I know
just
is
like One
Piccolo.
Piece.
Piccolo or farming. That's
Yeah,
like the main thing I know.
yeah.
But Dragon Ball Z to me has always just been fight, fight, fight. Like there's not really like I don't remember substance. I don't remember like heart-wrenching moments. It was just, oh, I'm gonna fight this guy and then I'm gonna get more stronger because I'm not strong enough, so I'm just gonna fight him again.
Oh, speaking of that, Gachikun. There's a
Got
new
you.
season coming out.
So what is that? Because I've heard things about it.
So the main character lives in the world called a sphere.
Okay.
He's a sphere, right? And one day he's just walking around. He gets in trouble because he goes into the trash because it's like a paradise of like clean people.
Okay.
And he takes his teddy bear, he goes through trash and fixes things up. And he has these gloves because something happened in his past. We haven't really got it explained too much.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back home, and his dad figure at the time, because his parents are dead,
Mm-hmm.
is killed, and he gets blamed for it and dropped into the pit.
Oh.
And the pit has these monsters because there's so much trash down there that they become like living beings.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's really good.
I know what you're talking. Like I've seen it. Like visually, I've seen
Yeah,
clips of it, so I know what you're talking about. Each person has like a piece of something that becomes their
yeah,
weapon. Like there's somebody with scissors, there's somebody with like a helmet, there's people with
yeah.
gloves. Like each person has their thing.
Rudo is the main character with the gloves.
Okay.
Um,
Is that the
there's a
one with
guy
the?
I can't.
Is that the psycho guy with the dreadlocks that everyone likes?
No,
Okay.
that's not Rudo. I
Okay.
can't remember his name. I was about to talk about him. So in one of the episodes, they're in this like trash beast because this guy's ability is to be able to give someone's weapon that they died, like basically reviving the weapon, like how they use it.
Yeah.
And he turned this trash into a trash beast and became one.
Okay.
And they're all fighting. They're all split up. And the girl with the scissors, she came out of nowhere. She was like, I know Engine told me not to," which is the guy with the umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
"But like I can't stand here and let you kill my friend," and fucking pulls out a gun and just shoots the guy with dreads 5 times. And he's like, "What the fuck? You're killing my mode." Like he's like a very like funny character, but it's just,
Yeah. Okay.
man, it's a good anime. I can't
Well,
wait for season 2. They've had talks about it.
to segue off of that, is it a new, that looked like a newer animation style, almost like a Fire Force type style?
It's it's kind of 3D, but not 3D.
Which yeah,
It's
like
it's the
Fire
new
Force is kind of the
anime
same
where
way.
it's like um there's an anime where like it's a far shot, it's 3D rendered anime, but when it's close up, it's 2D anime,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. So yeah,
So
it's
like original.
yeah. All right. I mean, I will say though, compared to old anime, I am happy to
Yeah.
see how new anime is turning out. I do
I
like when
just
they
don't like it's
keep it.
3D.
The 3D needs to be done in. I always compare it to SpongeBob. Funny enough, if you remember SpongeBob when they would have their like hyper realistic moments in between
Yeah.
episodes, it's kind of like that. You don't want it all the time, but you do want it every now and again sprinkled in here and there to add.
Yeah.
It adds depth, is what it adds, and that's really nice. But like My Hero Academia, I like that they kept the old anime style the whole time.
Yeah.
But also, then you go back to Berserk, which is like OG anime
Oh,
style.
I found the anime that does it. Jack of all trades.
Okay, okay.
They do it so much. Like they're going into this cave to fight or whatever, and he's taking these kids because he's teaching them, and it's just 3D rendered in the whole time, and then they get up like this close to the camera. It's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, bro, keep it to one thing for a scene and then change it, like kind of like transition is my thing.
Yeah, because it can be overpowering and just like what the hell.
Yeah.
I try to think of animes that you can tell go down in animation, like Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know if you've seen all of it, but
I've never seen it, but I've seen videos.
so it's great for like season 1 and 2, and then season
Mhm.
3 is straight plummeted downhill. Like the animation that declines from it is just it's embarrassing, honestly. A
Yeah.
good example of how to do it right is probably Black Clover. A good
I
exa-
was just about to say that.
yeah, a
Black
good
Clover is such good anime.
of 3D to 2D to flat
Yeah.
to depth. They know how to do it right. You could also argue like My Hero Academia and everything like that. But Black Clover starts out old, gets better, but still keeps it old at the same time.
Yeah.
So they do it really, really well.
I think my favorite like part of that's the when Asta finally comes back. It's one of the movies,
Oh,
and he's
okay.
fighting against his rival. I can't remember.
Yudo?
Yeah,
Or
Yuta
Yuno,
and him were
sorry.
fighting. Yeah, Yuta. They were fighting because he came back finally after training by himself for like
Mhm.
a while, and then it's something about like the Great Prince Sword or something like that.
Yeah.
The Great Wizard Sword, I think it was called, and just how they did it was so good. Like the magic, you could see it so good. It reminded me of oh god, what's the anime? He's a demon, but his brother is a saint and kills demons.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I could not give you the answer. I would not be able to
Yeah.
give the answer. But no, I understand. My favorite fight scene is probably right at the last season where they fight the big demon and the house comes to life and you're just
I'm not there yet.
oh, okay, all right, then I won't talk about it. But that fight scene is probably the best. So when you get there, that one's probably going to become your best fight. Now, when they are you
So
where
I'm
are
where
you
they
at?
in the anime, I'm where he finally gets to meet like his book's person and he becomes the demon almost, like half demon, half human.
Okay, so you're pretty
Um
far into the anime then.
I
How
can't
many
remember,
swords does he have?
like
How many swords does he have?
he just got his second one.
Never mind then. You're not where I am then. Or you're not
Okay.
what I was going to bring up for another one, you're not there yet. But you will
Like
get
he didn't
there.
just get his second one. They're in the Witch Kingdom and they're fighting
Yeah,
the
you're not where
two
I'm at yet.
teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still a good part. I know where you are. Great, which I love the witch.
Dude,
That made me like her
that
a
that
lot.
season I love this season right now because how we found out the Ice Kingdoms or the Diamond Kingdoms guy that's
Mhm.
like has a split book of ice and fire is the girl's like sis like friend or whatever,
Mhm.
and he thought he killed her, but she never died because she's for the bad guys now.
Yeah,
I
it's a
thought that was
plot
so
twist.
cool.
It's a big plot twist. I didn't like the witch top witch or whatever, the like main witch.
Oh, the prince or the queen
Yeah,
witch or whatever you
I
want to call
didn't
it.
like her.
I hate her still.
She's
I
just a
still hate
bitch
her.
just to do it. Like there's no reason to be a bitch. She's literally just a bitch just to do it. Just cuz she has
Because
nothing
like
better to
her
do.
daughter is the one that can use like the red wires and stuff. I
Yeah,
believe, right?
yeah. One of her daughters. It's her
Yeah,
all of them are her daughters.
but
But
that one's her biological daughter. I heard.
yes, I don't know if the anime confirmed that or not, but I do know
Okay,
that I've heard that before. I didn't pay attention enough
like
to that.
she's so sweet. She's always drunk though, and like she's kind of like the horn dog of the anime,
Yeah,
just
but
like Mineta. But
she's
she
one
knows when to like,
when they lock
you're
in.
fucking with my team. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, which is what I love about the Black Bulls. The Black Bulls in
Yeah.
general is like the epitome of
Speaking
keeping
of
your
that, I
bad.
saw they were all fighting all between like all the houses.
Hmm.
And like I haven't seen the episode, but I've seen the TikToks because it's such a good episode. The brother's fighting his brother, like the guy that
Yeah,
has the portals. He's fighting his brother,
and they all.
and he's about to kill him, and they all show up, and like if you move, you're dead. I'm
Yep.
just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude? Like they
You're
care about their ones.
That's a good like when you get there, you'll really enjoy it. It shows
Yeah,
everybody going all out. Like even the
yeah.
captains go all out. Like everybody goes all out, and it's so good until you get to that part, and then it kind of stagnates a little. The
Captain
mood kind of
Yami's still my
dies.
favorite captain.
He will always be.
Like
You won't find a better captain.
he's so he's for his people. He doesn't. He's like a little laid back, but he's not like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Go do what you want.
You know that's the voice actor of Piccolo
Yeah.
and the voice actor of All Might.
Yep.
Uh, he
He's in
voice acts
so
in
many
like every
animes.
anime.
I think his roster's up to 1,000 different animes right now.
Because I think he's in Demon Slayer. No, not Demon Slayer.
Yes, he is.
Or
He
is he?
is.
Actually,
He's
yeah.
he's a side character, I believe.
Yes, he's a side character there. He's in so many. He's in Dragon Ball.
He's in Solo Leveling. He's the
Yeah,
dad.
yeah. He's in Solo Leveling. He's in so many. Like I could probably just name a random one, and it's like, yeah,
He's
in
also
there.
I started watching this anime recently.
And
Oh
he
my
has such
god,
a
what is
distinctive voice that when you hear it, you're like, yep, that's him.
Yeah.
That's
I
him.
was sitting there for a day trying to figure it out, and I started watching Black Clover again. So
And you're like, oh
basically
my
the girls
god.
like it's like back in the day in China or
Mhm.
Japan where they have like princesses and the ones who give birth to like have multiple wives and they all give birth.
Yeah. Now,
And she's like a poison tester for her.
oh
And one of the guys in it kind of has like a thing for her since she's the poison tester and she's kind of like badass.
yeah.
And he has a thing for her and she's just like, I don't give a fuck about you. And I was like, what is his voice? I know where it's from. And I was
I
like, it's Captain
fucking
Yami.
yeah. Yeah, it is amazing though. Like the voice actors that are up there stay up there. Like
Yeah.
when you get
He's
a
probably
good
going to be
roster.
70 and still doing it.
Oh yeah, I would. I would love to do voice acting, but it is hard. But it is something that everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Uh, but
I
I like that. Oh, I'll tell you guys right now. For anyone, if you are making any short animations, any games, anything, you need a voice actor. Let me know.
we could do it.
Yeah, I'll do it for free just for the
Yeah.
exposure. And just to say I did it, like, oh my god, I'm in
Promote
that.
the channel and we'll both do it.
Yeah, like it don't matter to me either or. I'm always down. We'll actually have
Like
we'll have our links and everything down below for all of our
yeah.
Twitches and separate YouTubes, Instagrams. Everything will be down below for everybody.
Like my favorite voice actor, like the voice actor for the main character in Solo Leveling,
Alex.
Alex Lee he's such a good voice actor. And all these people are like, he doesn't have tone of death. Watch the Invincible gameplay and then watch Solo Leveling. He sounds like Mark for one from the show.
Yeah,
If you just search up a video of it and
I've
listen to
seen
him
it.
in the game,
I've seen him do it.
I was like, who the fuck is this? And I heard it's Alex Lee, and I was like, that's not him.
I mean, if you want depth, look at Solo Leveling. He
Yeah.
sounded like a kid and then became an adult. How is there not depth there? Like I didn't
Yeah.
know it was the same voice actor. I thought it was different.
People just don't like him because he's getting all these good roles.
Because he's
Like
good
he's
at what he
Daredevil.
does.
He's in Solo Leveling. He's in all these other animes. You know what's funny? I found out about him. He started out as a streamer.
Yes, he did. He moved to Cali he has this typical Cali story. He moved to
Yeah.
Los Angeles with a little bit of money in his pocket. He grind every audition,
And then
they
got the
finally
Solo
landed one.
Leveling role.
Well,
That-
he was in a bunch of
he-
other ones before
yeah.
that.
But then he finally got his like deal breaker role.
He's also thunder breathing in Demon Slayer. A lot of people don't know that. He's thunder
He
breathing
is?
in he's thunder breathing in Demon Slayer. A lot
He's
of
the
people,
Netsu?
yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, like when you watch the ending up until the movie, like watch the end.
I could actually see it in the movie because when he's fighting his brother,
Mm-hmm.
well, not his brother, but his like friend.
His coworker.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's Alex too. I picked it up at the end of Demon Slayer into the movie. I picked that up, and I was like, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense now. But yeah, he's that. That right there shows depth, like because to be able to scream like that, but then sound like Solo Leveling, like what are we doing here? The conversation's not even there.
my favorite voice line from him in each of, now that I know he's in Demon Slayer, when he's fighting the upper six, and he's just like, you betrayed him, and it has this deep voice, and then it switches right over to soft voice like, talking to his grandfather and everything. He's like, "I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill him."
Yeah,
Basically,
when he's falling down and
yeah,
everything. Because I know you've seen it where he shoots back up and kills them and everything.
yeah.
Okay. Now, last thing that we can touch on. What animes do you think are the worst animes? Like animes that shouldn't even be out. I have one off rip if
Rent a
I can find the name.
girlfriend. Rent a girlfriend.
You know
I
what? I'll
watched
give you
episode
that.
one of it. Dude, I get there's women out there that love anime, but that type of like I get there's like love animes. There's like in Solo Leveling how you have what's her
Jinwoo.
name and Jinwoo and what's her name?
The other
She's
S.
falling in love for Jinwoo.
Yeah, the other S rank one.
Yeah, I get like that's like something people want more of. But Rent a Girlfriend is just such a gooner anime, and it's only meant for women. I feel like
Yeah, you went in a whole different direction than what I went in. I was gonna say Goblin Slayer is the worst anime ever created.
I haven't seen Goblin Slayer yet.
The first episode made me never want to watch it again. It's about goblins who steal women so they can have
Oh,
their
impregnate
way.
them.
Well, have their way with them
Yeah.
and then off them. And then the
Mhm.
first episode, you really get to see that, and I said, I'm good. I'm good. I don't
Or
need to watch any more of that.
like the time I got reincarnated as a slime series.
I've heard that's good
Like
though. I've
what
heard that's a good
I
anime.
didn't like it.
I've never seen it, but
It's
I've heard
only a
it's
one
good.
episode.
Oh wow, I thought it was like a
It's a
whole
one
thing.
hour and 48-minute episode though.
That's a hell of an episode. God damn.
Yeah.
It's a hell
And
of a
then
bitch.
the animes that spawned off of that, like there's definitely like the time I reincarnated as the Demon King. That's a really good anime.
Okay.
But like, or I'm on my cousin's account because we share one.
Yeah.
Scum of the Brave, I didn't like.
No,
It
I
was a
didn't like Some
very
of the Brave.
weird.
It didn't keep the same topic that it should have, if that makes sense. It didn't stay
And
on the same
then
topic.
on the topic of like animes, taking out Haikyuu and then the basketball anime, I don't like sports animes that much, other than Haikyuu and the basketball one.
What's the soccer one? Isn't there a soccer anime?
That
Blue
one's also good.
Exorcist?
No, that's the anime I was talking about with the demon, Blue Exorcist.
Okay. Okay. The soccer anime, I don't think I like the transition of trying to make a sport anime and like adding in the
Yeah,
powers of the kicks and stuff. But at the same time, you are touching a very specific demographic, which is I think where I wouldn't say they're bad animes. I would just say they're definitely not for me. Because I've
yeah,
seen the art. The art style is pretty good in the soccer one. If you guys know it, put down below whatever the name of it is. But the soccer anime looks like one I could watch maybe 2 episodes. After that,
yeah.
I ain't watching anymore because I don't need to know everything about soccer. I don't need to know all this shit.
Blue Lock, it's called. I just scrolled
Blue
through it
Lock, okay.
because I have Crunchyroll on my other monitor right now.
But as far as bad, like Fruit Basket's a good anime. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I don't think I've seen that.
So I tell you right now, it's a lover anime. Guys, let me put you on game right now for all the men in my chat. If you find a woman that likes anime, tell her that you like Fruit Basket. It'll get her to fall in love with you, guaranteed. It is definitely a chick flick, but I got locked in. I like chick flicks. I watched chick flicks when I was a kid.
All because of Demented.
No, it's all because of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, dude, I love Tyler Perry. That motherfucker got me into that shit. But Fruit Basket's good. I watched that years ago. Like years ago, I watched Fruit Basket. Love it though.
Now, since we're on this kind of topic of like bad animes, what's an anime you thought was bad, but you watched an episode and thought, damn, it's actually good?
That would be Inuyasha was one. I thought it was gonna be terrible. I thought it was gonna be absolute trash, and then it actually turned out to be good. Because I thought it was gonna be a furry gooner anime. My Hero Academia, I had to give it a chance. I feel like everyone has to give My Hero Academia a chance.
Yeah.
Because I figured it would be one of those, and Demon Slayer. They actually fall in the same one, because I watch a lot of shonens. The crying, annoying, snobby.
A lot of shonens.
Yeah, I do. I watch a lot of shonens, okay. But the crying, annoying baby bitch fit, scared of everything thing, it get like Asta. Asta annoyed the fuck out of me when I first watched Black Clover. Deku annoyed the shit out of me because he's a little bitch. And then Thunder Breathing annoyed the shit out of me because he's a bitch. Like hearing the constant whining and crying and all that just gets to you. Asta got annoying because he would stand up for everybody. But just hearing him scream and scream and scream it almost made me stop watching it. Then my brother preached to me to give it another chance.
Yeah. I I would have to say mine would be Villain Saga or Vinland Saga.
Yeah, Vinland Saga.
I dude, I can't watch it on Crunchyroll, so I started watching it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still only 4 episodes in because I keep getting distracted on other animes for like the podcast and everything.
Yeah, we
But
need to
oh
lock
my
in.
god, dude. First episode, he's just talking about his backstory. Or no,
Mm-hmm.
it's like in the future, I think. And he's talking about it like why he came to this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, where was this anime my whole life, you know?
Is there
Like, it's so good.
is there any animes that you think deserve a season 2? Because Plunderer just popped in my head, and it made me think of that question. Because Hell's Paradise got a season 2 out of nowhere, by the way. Very happy.
Yeah.
I got hard. I wanted to stroke it when I got a season 2. But Plunderer,
It's not a new season, but it's new episodes.
new episodes,
Um,
yeah.
oh god, I gotta find it.
Plunderer deserves a season 2. I don't give a shit. That is such a good anime. If you haven't seen it, go watch Plunderer. That's a season 1. It's a nightly binge. You can
Jack
binge it
of
in
all
one night.
trades. I think it deserves more episodes.
When did that
Like
come
they
out,
stopped.
though?
That came out recently,
Yeah, so they got
but they
time
said
for
they're
that.
taking a hiatus on it, and I'm like, why? And it's because they haven't got enough hype like they wanted to.
Well, that, and also it costs a lot to animate these. I didn't realize how much it costs to animate these scenes.
If you look at like 3D rendering and everything, because that's what most things use nowadays,
Yeah.
it's a lot. And then to
It's a lot of
transfer something
time.
from manga, because most of these are mangas. There's not
Yeah,
many animes
yeah.
that are just animated then become a manga.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say, Jujutsu Kaisen, I've seen the behind the scenes of it.
Mm-hmm.
For Megami when he summoned Maharaga,
Yeah.
118 people worked on just Maharaga's fight.
That makes sense, yeah. Because of just all the cuts. All
That's
the
not
cuts
even
and
on
everything.
everyone. That's just on Maharaga.
Oh, not even like not the fight scenes of him, just him in particular.
Yeah, they would take like I just guesstimated on the thing because they said it's a lot of people.
Yeah,
But for
yeah.
there's certain like brackets of scenes, and there's 5 people in one area just working on this one scene, and it's like centimeters moving. It's like,
I would love.
and then you hear about they're getting paid 40 an hour, by the way. Most of these artists.
Yeah, but how many hours are they working though? If you're
They're
busting,
working 12, 13 hours a week. Or not a week, a day.
A day, yeah. So you're working like 70 hours a week.
Yeah.
You're working almost a 2-week job in a 1-week period. The money might be nice. I
Like
always
Japanese people are different, bro.
Yeah. I always say though, the money's nice, but you need to have time to spend it. You gotta have time to spend your money.
They
like
get it's kind of like how oil rigs do it, a week on, week off kind of deal.
Yeah,
But if they're trying to push out episodes a day, then it's like they don't get a week off until like they're done.
I'd like to observe how I might look in the behind the scenes. I've always been curious to observe how it works.
Yeah.
And everything like that. I think in the next episode, I'd like to talk about our top anime people. Because you mentioned JJK. Megami is probably one of my top dogs. Out of every anime character I've ever watched, Megami is top dog for me.
Mine would, like, we could talk about it a bit here. Like, I would definitely say mine is either Luffy or what's his name?
What anime?
I just had it on the top of my head. One of the characters from Tokyo Ghoul. It's the main character, but then also another side character.
Okay.
Like, so in Tokyo Ghoul, they're friends, and then he gets turned into half ghoul, half human, as you could probably seen because he has half human face.
I've seen it.
His friend, so on and so forth, gets killed and finds out that he's known the whole time he's a ghoul. And he's like, I would never betray you. And I was just like, that's a bromance and a half, dude. I loved it.
I ship them.
No, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not one of those people.
No,
but like it's kind of our friendship. We started out as no-whaddens.
Oh yeah.
And then I
Oh,
randomly DM'd you. It was like, yo, we gotta play Siege because like you were playing almost every stream, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna tell this guy, let me join.
Funny enough, just to let people know real quick of our backstory. We can do a whole episode on this too. I blew up on Instagram a little. I got up to like 38,000 followers. I played Siege every day. I used to stream on the gram. Zero hopped in my DMs, said, yo, I gotta play with you. I was like, dude, okay, hop in. And literally Zero just hopped in, we bullshitted, and now we just been chilling. We play Siege every
Yeah,
Friday, which you can follow our links down below to watch that. But yeah, I'm glad that we became friends. But yeah, we just became friends off a whim. Like you
like
reached out, and funny enough, we only live an hour away, which was
yeah,
probably like the most funniest thing in the world.
but like I find it funny how you've known all these people though, and it's just like how in the anime they've all known. I kind of relate to it a little bit
Yeah,
because like we've known all these people our whole lives, and then me and you are like, yeah, this is my best friend right now,
yeah,
and probably will
yeah.
be for a while.
Like I've been friends with Seven for 17 years, so
Yeah,
like I've known him for a while. I've actually known him longer than anybody besides family. But yeah, no, that's how our friendship will go. I understand what you're meaning with the whole bromance of just having each other's back.
yeah,
Because if I
because
needed
like
you, you'd
you
be
could
here.
for this podcast, you could have went to anyone, but you went to me about it,
I knew that
which is it's
I
kind of special because like we do have people that watch anime,
mhm.
but like I don't know if it's because we connected and we kind of were like, fuck it.
Yeah, I think that we both can remember anime. A lot of people can remember like comics and everything like that, but we
Yeah.
actually will sit down, we'll watch anime, work with each other, and we both have a dream. Like anybody in the world, we both want to do this and make it a
I
living.
had a dream. Sorry.
We both want to do this and we want this to be turned into something good and turning this into a living. I want this to be
Yeah.
our job. And I knew that you had that same passion. I was like, you know what? I know he'll do it. If I show dedication, he'll show dedication. And then this is our commitment.
Yeah.
This right here is our first episode
Hey man,
commitment to it.
maybe we can start an OF. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, maybe we got to see how that rides.
No,
Depending on
like
the fame, we'll have people making stories
we
about
probably
us.
will.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
But
Make
no,
any
like
stories you want.
for like our Patreon and stuff, like I hope one day we can like just sit here in a room together and just record us watching anime.
And
Like,
talking about it, BSing about it and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah. Which Patreon will be down below. It's going to be free for now. We will charge in the future, but for now we're going to do free. I think the most we'll
yeah,
ever charge is probably $5.99. I don't think we'll ever go crazy. But like $5 a month maybe, but that would be years down the road. That's not right
yeah.
now. Right now
Like
we just want to get people in there.
I want to eventually like since it's our first podcast, I want people to know what I would like us to get to. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like the Clueless podcast. You've seen them, you know them.
Yeah,
I want
Pezzy
to get to
Grizzy,
where
all
like
them.
they have like a React channel and a gaming channel together.
Okay.
I want to eventually get us to where like we can get our boys with us. We can do a React channel all together.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
get Cosmic away from Texas so he can be here with us.
Try to have them come up and take a visit, take a
Yeah,
trip. Yeah, no, we got big dreams. We got big dreams for this, and I'm sure that we will achieve those because we both know what we're talking about. We're both pretty
no,
wholesome guys. I have no intentions of ever screwing anybody over. We don't talk to anyone underage. That's like the biggest thing right now with every creator is that they're getting caught for talking to underage people. We don't do that here. Uh,
David.
we
Sorry.
we stick to our lane. But the main goal of this channel, for you guys to know, we're gonna wrap this up. The main goal of the channel is just to have fun, bullshit, and kick back. We do
Yep.
have a Patreon down below. We'll have all of our links down below for our Dudime Instagram, which I will probably be running with Zero. Zero will be running the Dudime Twitter. I gave that all up to him. And then we'll get into like a TikTok and its
Yeah.
own stuff and everything like that. But all the links and everything will be down below. Besides that, I am Daffystep. This is Zero. Is your Twitch Zero or your handles?
It's 0 10 25.
Zero to we'll have the links down below where you guys can follow
Yeah.
both of us. And then we'll also have our Dudime links down below. I have to clip this and get the clips out and stuff so we can start promoting Dudime and going from there. But is there anything you want to leave off on?
As we know,
All
enjoy the
right.
content and prepare to see what comes next.
All right, guys. Besides that, take it easy.